Hey everybody, welcome to my puberty. Hey everybody, welcome to the Vandergrift, PA.
Time to change.
Hey everybody, the Riverside Drive-In, April Ghouls 2025. Bill and I just got out of the woods and we found an issue of Swank, and it was really nice. There was like a couple pages missing, but you know,
They were a little sticky.
I took the back pages. I just like the back ads and the back pages. Anyways, we are here tonight for the second night of the awesome April Ghouls Drive-In Extravaganza. Tonight we have a whole bunch of Frank Henenlotter movies. I said that correctly. I thought I would get it wrong, but I got it right.
You did get it right.
For once, a broken clock's right twice a day.
Patty Mullen is here.
Patty Mullen is right there.
Yeah.
Kissing Drive-In Asylum audience members. She is out there and looking great. And there's booths selling DVDs. I already bought the Lorelai's Grasp because, of course, you know, why not buy it again? And Night of the Witches, too.
Night of the Sorcerers.
Night of the Sorcerers, thank you. Sorry, see?
The leopard vampire women in bikinis.
Yeah.
Cheetah print bikinis.
Becca said, don't you already have this? And I was like, baby, how well do you know me? Come on. There's the announcement. Anyways, tonight we got, let me think, we got Frankenhooker, obviously because Patty Mullen's here.
Also Doom Asylum featuring Patty Mullen.
And we have Basket Case 2, and I got them out of order, and then what's the last one?
Brain Damage.
Brain Damage, which I really like Brain Damage. I finally saw Basket, I had never seen Basket Case 2, and I watched it this week.
Oh, really?
The Prep, yeah. And
I've never seen 3.
I haven't seen 3
2.
either, yeah. I know kind of what 3's about, but I dig it. So, sorry we're not on the air this week, but we're here. We're freezing our butts off. Last night was the first 4 Nightmare on Elm Streets, and it rained so much. It was like literally an old dark house movie. Bill and I stopped at this old people's house, and we said, can we use your phone? And they said, we thought you were the candy man. How you do it? It was like that, because we were in that situation. We were in this situation. Is it too soon to talk about 72? Out in the woods. As we were freezing last night. We love Mark Dockham, one of our show regulars, but he totally flash danced me last night. We were using a stick to push the water up off the thing, and literally it came down like I was Jennifer Beals right there, all here, and it shrunk, and it's never coming back in. It's gone back into my body. So yeah. So
we could go into a hot tub and do a segment from there.
Oh,
that
we
might
should.
help.
It'll come back out. It was really interesting watching all 4 Nightmare on Elm Street movies last night, because you actually saw the progression of the characters, and I think someone mentioned, I never realized that the funeral for 1 and 3 are the same people. Like, it's all the same, like they're in the same spots and everything, so I thought that was really cool. Spoiler, there's a funeral in one.
The first time I saw Nightmare on Elm Street was the original theatrical run. I saw it twice. Once was at the end of '84, and I saw it at least one more time in '85. It's really a stunning film, and it's been, commercialized and processed over and over. There's so many sequels, merchandising. The power of the original film is still there, and you said it looks like a film mirage movie.
It really does.
It truly does.
It is dark, and the music sounds a lot like Goblin in it, which
It's like on a Casio keyboard.
Yeah. But you can go to Walmart and buy the shirt of it. You can't go and buy a Film Mirage shirt at Walmart. But
No.
I really enjoyed seeing those, and we had some great trailers last night. We had a Night Train to Terror trailer. Probably the most exciting thing that's happened to me in years. I literally screamed at everybody's like, "You okay?" I'm like,
Sam's limbs flew every which direction. It was amazing.
Oh my gosh. And then, except at the end, we had some new trailers, which was a little weird. We had like a Thunderbolts trailer at the end. And I was like, don't remind me that it's 2025. I'd like to pretend it's like 1983 or 84 when I'm at the drive-in.
Yeah.
But
this is an immersive experience. That's what's so great about the Monster-Rama, is you're just sort of like in this groove where it really could be, in this case, the 80s, the 1980s. Frankenhooker was 90. But, it's sort of like the trailers in between the movies really sell it to you. And the refreshment ads, like the hot dog that jumps into the bun, your favorite moment. It's an amazing experience. I've been coming here for, I think it's 18 years now.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy.
I think it's probably like 15 or 16 for me, yeah. I think the thing that I love is I always pretend, we always talk on the show when we look at the ads, like, oh, we begged our parents to take us to this, or we couldn't find anyone to take us to the drive-in.
Yeah.
So on this weekend, I pretend that, like, I am that age, and I am getting to come here and come to the drive-in. And then I had Dad, can I have money for a pizza burger? And he gives it to me. So, what'd you have to eat last night?
I got a pizza.
I had a
full
slice of it. It was
pepperoni
good.
pizza. It's good. It's like, It's not frozen pizza, and it's not as good as something you'd get at a pizza shop, but you know, it's pretty good for drive-in. And I also got. What else did I get? I got no. That's tonight.
Oh, tonight.
I got a funnel cake. I got one and I didn't want it. I took a couple bites of it. I was like Susan Sarandon in The Hunger when she orders all that raw meat, and then she's like, "I thought I wanted it." Well, that was me with the funnel cake. And you know, we brought Vivi tonight.
Yeah.
Vivi is like all into it. She's trying to get the funnel cake, no matter where you put it. The food here, though, it's really kind of good.
This year they added new stuff. There's a roast beef sandwich. Roast beef sandwich.
SAMMICH.
But they have that, and they also have mashed potatoes with gravy or French fries with gravy.
Mark's gonna get one later. The line was too long. Yeah. That's one thing. You got to hit the snack bar while the movie's playing.
Yeah.
And you've seen all the movies before.
I was talking to someone, they're like, so you're going to go to this drive-in, and you're going to stand there and watch 4 movies, and you're going to drink the whole time, and then you're going to drive home. Like, I brought my wheel from health class. So I'm like, okay, 260 pounds times this amount of drinks. Oh, cool, I can sit here for 2 hours. So versus when we're at home doing this, we can just get, as you can tell by the third segment doesn't happen if we drive in. It only happens when we're together, because we know our limits.
If you're not fucked up enough, then you can ask AC Nicholas, and he'll reach into his bag of goodies and pull something out that will have you on the floor in 5 minutes.
Last night he brought over.
That's what he does.
Last night he brought over a butane lighter, and he scalded my knuckles, and then he poured the rest of the gas from it down my throat, and it tasted, I mean, not like butane.
He calls that a hot flash.
Yeah, a hot flash. He gave me a hot foot too when I wasn't looking. I don't know what his problem is. I'm shocked I only bought one movie this year. I was like, because you know what I mean? I was like, But I think that's the other problem is like Severin wasn't here this year, and I was like really pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said,
well, it's a double though.
Yeah.
It's Night of the Sorcerers and Moralized Grass.
Don't you want to live inside the Moralized Grass in that world?
Without the monster.
If the monster wouldn't kill you. If it was just like a weird undersea kingdom where you like hooked up with people that lived in the river. I think it's, and also what year is it? Is it modern? Is it the past? Is it?
It's like Hugh Hefner's Grotto.
It is. A grotto that has sea monsters in it. That's the movie that we need. Like, the creature from the Black Lagoon rises in the grotto. I wish it was warmer tonight. That's my only downer, but you know what? Who cares? It's a drive.
I'm okay with it. You know, the very first April Ghouls, it was way colder than this. It was like, you know, freezing. It was below freezing at night. And that was one of the best ones. I could only make the Saturday that year. Yeah, I know. Don't even go there.
Yeah.
But it was Blood and Lace. First time I saw it. Sugar Hill. First time I saw that. And I don't even remember what the other movie was.
That's all you need, though.
Well, naturally.
Yeah.
Luckily, in here, you're alone in your car. So whatever you get up to is your business.
Yeah. One of my big moments was Trick or Treat here, because I remember it would just finish raining and it was like kind of foggy, and like all of a sudden the scene where he's playing on stage and he's like hitting his leg, or Sammy Curtis hitting his leg, and the noise comes up. Like you said before about like Dr. Pipes, you could hear it through all the cars. That and I Drink Your Blood is probably my other favorite movie I've seen here, because there's the part in the beginning when he's like, Satan was an acid head. You could hear it coming out of the cars. Man, is there any like? I think I Drink Your Blood is in my top 10 movies ever. When I tell people this, they're like, wait, what? It's a movie? Like, well, these hippies accidentally eat meat pies that have rabies in them, and they turn into, like, be infected.
You have about 200 movies in your top 10. I gotta tell you.
That's how you do a top 10. Top 10 of the 200 movies ever. I have to do a letterbox list of my top 210 movies. I think we shouldn't put limits on ourselves. I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to see if I can find an issue of Knave from 1968 or Argosy. Argosy wasn't that dirty. Numbers, I'll find one for Bill. What else are we looking for in the woods here? Swank is my favorite title.
What was the title? Blue Boy.
Blue Boy.
That's the one I want.
Swank was the first one I bought. I bought it at Allegheny Center Mall, because there was a bookstore in the top of Allegheny Center Mall, and I just moved to Pittsburgh. I was like 17. I was like, can I walk in here and get it? Nobody cared. And I'm like, I'll take that Swank. And then I got it. I was really disappointed. But it was the
Playboy was almost G-rated compared to those magazines. Like Hustler, you know, a gynecologist took those photos in Hustler. But Playboy was all like artful and like, ooh.
This sounds bullshit. Hustler, good articles. But Mike McPadden was editing it when I first started reading it. So he would always write articles about Joe D'Amato. And I was like, oh. So there was very influential. It was very influential. So that worked out. Thank you for leading me down this left-hand path of movie love. We're going to go out. We could find the house that vanished somewhere in here. If you go,
Yeah.
some girl was out here and she's like, I don't know where it is anymore. And I said, well, it's because it vanished. What movie are you most excited about tonight?
All of them.
All of them?
No, I really want to see Basket Case 2 again because I know I saw it. It's just one of those things. I saw it a million years ago, only once. So this is going to be an experience. I wish they were showing 3.
Yeah.
So I've never seen that one.
Anyways, thank you for joining us at the April Ghouls Drive-In Monster-Rama. How many names does this thing need? So what's September called?
Drive-In Super Monster-Rama.
Ah, yes. So join us out there for this. We'll be back on the air in
Yeah,
something.
not next weekend.
Yeah.
Not May 5th. I think it's May 5th, but the weekend after that. We'll be back on.